Test, test, 1, 2. Welcome to Harry M. Smith. Here we are for a regional quarterfinal game. And here's the Falls Church starting lineups from our announcer.
Number 10, Sophia Foloni. Number 11, Olivia Lane. Number 15, Simone Pendleton. And number 30, Victoria Gill. And coach, Caitlin Charbonneau, assisted by Keely Norris.
And here's your Robinson Rams.
And now, your Robinson Rams. Number 5, Tate Lewis. Number 15, Abby Crew.
There's no 11.
Number 23, Veronica Budak. Number 32, Andrea McBride. And number 35, Caroline Sherman.
All right, here we are.
TJ Bailey, assisted by Ron White.
Regional tournament time. Harry M. Smith way up here in the press box. We've got Falls Church. They're the Jaguars. They beat South County last night 40-26. And our own Robinson Rams, if you were on the broadcast, beat Justice 65-19. So we've got a 4 versus 5 in the lower side of the bracket. And the Jaguars are going to start with the ball on the side. They had 3 seniors and 2 freshmen starting. 4 seniors starting. Senior-laden game here. It's 4 seniors for the Rams. The Rams start out their 1-2-2. Quick shot from the corner. Off the mark and out of bounds off the clock. The shot clock that nobody uses on top of the basket. And still waiting for that shot clock. That would be great in high school basketball to have a shot clock. It looks like the Jaguars are in man-to-man. Krug brings it up, calls out something. Lewis on the side to McBride looking in. She takes it, drives, kicks it out, and we're reset. Blocked. White ball. Krug with an elbow jumper, blocked out of bounds. And they're going to reset with a baseline inbounds play. And a missed layup by Shimp. Good inbounds play. Not the start like last night where they started everything was going in. And he got a double dribble. So not as sharp. Both teams not as sharp as last night's game. And I don't know what Falls Church did. I didn't watch it. Obviously, I was here. But I'm sure they were sharper than what they're showing. I'm sure they're going to settle in here, and it's going to be just fine. Inside, blocked by the Jaguars. Good defense. And Lewis with the tip, steal. She's got to pass it. I guess maybe that was a gather dribble, we'll call it. Works it inside. And McBride scores. Looks at a mismatch there. McBride with a nice... Oh, Lewis with the quick hands. Jaguars ball. Nice seal by McBride holding it off. Holding off for defender. Buback founder and a quick 2. 2-0 Rams, and they're in their press. Full court this time. Nice break by the Jaguars. That was tipped by Shimp. And McBride ended up with to Krug. Krug over to Buback. Comes in, stops, pops off the mark. And McBride grabs it. Looks inside for Shimp, who scores. 4-0 Rams here quick. Pressers working. And a hustle play. Popped out there. Oh, Lewis grabs it. It's going to go out of bounds. Aggressive Rams start here. And they're staying full court. And they should. And if there's a shot clock, it'd be interesting, right? I don't even know why they have the shot clock up there. They haven't used it ever. And all it does is get exactly what happened on that last shot by the Jaguars. Just hits it, and referee's got to make that call. Nice drive by. And misses the layup. And that was Pendleton with the drive. And then she got her own rebound, and she was fouled by McBride. That's her first. Team's first. Pendleton's one of the freshmen. Up and in. Nice rotation. Nice stroke there. Second one for Pendleton. Let's see if the Jaguars come out in some sort of different D. If she makes it. It'd be interesting. And it goes in. And no, we're going to have a half-court game for the Jaguars defensively, at least here in the first quarter. Nice save by McBride on a pass that... Nice pass by Krug. Just she caught it, didn't even look. Was a no-look over to Lewis. And aggressive hands by Lewis. Got to be careful with those aggressive hands. Nice pass by Lewis up to Bubak and scores. And a timeout for Caitlin Charbonneau and the Jaguars. 5:22 left, 8-2, and that was probably a long time coming. You could see that she was going to see if they could work it out on themselves, and they couldn't. Right now, she just got to settle them down. Maybe find the middle, break the press, you know, the old-fashioned way. Pass and cut and hit the middle and turn and go, and then probably punish. I could tell that they want to get their shots off. They took a quick shot in the first possession, and the second one that came down, Pendleton went for a drive-in. So I think... I'm sure that's what she's saying. Again, way up here in Harry M. Smith, I have no idea. Always better when you're down at the table. You can kind of get an idea or a feel of what they're talking about. But up here, in COVID times, we got just... we need binoculars almost. All right, here we go. Some movement there, going back and forth. Still need that middle. Oh, good hands by Lewis. And here they go, attack. And they're over. Quick shot by Lang is good. Two-pointer, foot on the line. But Lang makes him pay, and that's what you need to do with the press. Make him pay on that. Rams got a tip ball. Ball screen. Shimp with a little nerves there. Good hands by the Jaguars. Tips it out. And it's going to be Robinson ball underneath. It's going to be almost like a screener. It's going to be open again. And she makes it this time. I'd run that till they stop it. Charbonneau's not very happy with that. They've already seen that play. And another turnover by the Jaguars. Krug runs into the play. I'm not sure if that was the cut they wanted. Oh, backdoor by Shimp. Good find by Lewis. Just off her hands. A little bit too hard on the pass. Mahomes-like. Just excited that she was so open. Just threw a bullet. From the Jaguars. Nice pass. Attack by Pendleton, scores. Better patience there by the Jaguars. 10-6 Rams. Lewis with the elbow jumper. And rebound deal. And she stepped out of bounds. Unforced error. And Dade is going to take his timeout.
Timeout Rams. It is the first charge timeout. It is a 30-second.
Both coaches take early timeouts here. Regional game, just getting the nerves settled. 2 games in a row, too, for these ladies. They've been doing it all year, though. You'd give them a break if it was normal region time, but in the COVID times here that we've seen, I'm sure that Falls Church had the same thing. Just a bunch of games, not many practices, depending on, you know, what teams were shut down in your division. Depending on how many games you had to make up or sit out. And but still, back-to-back regional games, too. mentally can be tough. This is survive and advance, lose and go home type of stuff, and that can't be easy mentally. Kicks it out to Lewis, out to the top. Shimp drives underneath to McBride, scores. Jaguars are losing their defensive kind of lineup. They just don't know who they're defending at one point. Goes inside to Deal. Swings it. Shot by Filoni. Short. McBride with the rebound. And they're just going to slow it up. Good job by the Jaguars getting back. Not letting the Rams run that time. Backdoor to Lewis. McBride with a putback. Lewis with the shot and miss. McBride with a rebound putback. And Pendleton looks like she took a few steps. Nice follow by Deal. But Krug ties her up. Don't bring that ball down, Ms. Deal. Keep that ball up right around the chin. You let the guard like Abby Krug get it there, she's going to grab it. Now we got Luna, Simonson, and somebody else. Luna and Simonson in. And I'm not sure. 2-3 here for the Jaguars to change up their defense, and that's probably smart. But this is exactly what the Rams ran against last night. Tipped by the Jaguars. Pass was over Simonson's head. Krug got lucky on that one. Simonson was cutting. Krug hit her in the hands, but just a little bit high. And luckily, Deal got a piece of it just before it went out of bounds. Zones do slow it up. And Luna with a turnover. I think she may have double dribbled first. And scores. Filoni goes coast to coast for the bucket. They're moving around the top. Be patient. And all right, when I say be patient, Buback hits a three. That's why I don't coach anymore. Buback with a nice shot. Simonson's just not as long as Lewis. That's going to be almost a bump. That was a bump. Almost a bump, led into a bump. Luna gets called for the foul before the shot on the ground. Oh, they called it on Krug.
Entering for the Rams, Bryton Hill. Correction. Luna, her first, 2 seconds.
Well, to be honest, Krug fouled her first. But they got Luna, who's the one they blew the whistle on. And somebody just came in. Who was it? Hill? Yeah. Hill in for Andrea. The Jaguars working an inbounds play. Nice pass underneath. Shovels it under. Good rebound by Pendleton. And then nice bounce pass and scores. Gargermeyer with a great bounce pass into Pendleton. 17-10 Rams with 1 minute left. Krug with the shot outside off the mark. Deal with the rebound. Here come the Jaguars. And Luna's there this time. Rams are closing off that middle. Jaguars got to find another way around. If I was the Rams, I'd just go for one here. Take the 17-10 or build on the lead. Krug with a three. Of course, she shoots a shot when I say not to 20-10. I should say that a lot more for the Rams Nation. Here come the Jaguars doing a good job of breaking this one. But do they know how much time's left? Hill doesn't get to the sideline. Defensive stance. Defender can stand with 1 foot out of bounds. The offensive player can't go out of bounds, but you can stick your foot out there And not meaning stick it out how she didn't get a foul there. Put your foot on the out of bounds and force her to either dribble out of bounds or take it backwards. Shot and off the mark by Deal. The 10-point lead for the Rams, 20-10, and we'll be right back. Okay, we've got a few changes for the Rams. Let's reset. The starters for the Jaguars are the same. So 5, we got Gagermeyer, Filoni, Lang, Pendleton, and Deal. But for the Rams, we got McBride back in the game, Shimp back in the game, Pham in the game for the first time, Haas in the game, and Lewis back in the game. So Filoni out top, swings it around, and hands. Lewis is creating nice pass inside to Deal. Turns around, short, rebound, Shimp over to McBride, and here come the Rams. Not there. It wasn't there. Lewis thought she was open. Pendleton kind of baited that pass. She was not open. Filoni with a quick 3 off the mark. Haas with the rebound. And brings back to Pham, and we're going to walk up with a different defense. Looks like, no, it's man-to-man. Shimp with a shot, long 2, and it's good. Jaguars quickly down. That's a good way to beat the press, beat it down the floor. Filoni moved her, shuffled her feet that time. She had done that a few times already, hadn't been caught this time. They saw her. Just got to put that ball down before that pivot foot goes. And we got someone at the table for the Falls Church. Didn't get there, so I'll make sure I announce. Coming in. All right, 22-10, 6:40 left. Tipped up by the Jaguars. Another forced pass in there. A lot of times in order to get a good seal, what you want to do is reverse the ball a couple of times, and then the defender gets on the wrong side of the offensive player's hip. You seal, and you open up the hand, and they find him. But if you try to force it in that very first time, defender's already in good position. Nice ball fake by Shimp. Up and under, and just off the mark. Tipped out, and here come the Jaguars. Quick shot, off the mark. Shimp with the board. Lang with a quick 3. She's not there. She's just not there. Lewis keeps trying to find her in that first pass. Reverse the ball around. A few times, as I just said, that will get that person open. The defender is ready at that point. Nice. Find the center. Breaks it. Jaguars. Rams are still in it. Gagermeyer over to Deal and scores. That's how you get to beat that press and then score. Punish it. 22-12. Rams still up by 10. Okay, don't I'm not going to say it anymore because I've already said it 3 times, and they can't hear me, so it really won't help. But the Rams are just trying to make that first pass in, forcing that first pass. Jaguars have figured out the press. Oh, I just said it, and they threw it out of bounds. They figured it for the first half of that, and then that possession got thrown out. A little bit excited on the pass across court. I'm a soothsayer tonight, some sort of prophet. Every time I say something's not happening, it's happening. Rams are not going to score on this possession. How about that? I was right that time. All right, 1 for 4. I'm going to stop that. Prognostication's not my best. Ask FanDuel. Okay, so reset here, 22-12, 5 minutes left. They find Pendleton, and she scores.
Simone Pendleton.
Jaguars have figured it out. We do have to reset. Sadie Loughlin came in the game as well for the Jaguars. And there's 2 more people at the... Lewis takes it in. We got a foul on Deal.
Personal foul, Victoria Deal.
2 shots for Lewis. And we got coming in the ball game Forsyth and Filoni coming back in. And looks like Bootback, Krug, and Coutinho coming in the ball game for the Rams. Off the mark, and the first one for Lewis.
Entering for the Rams, Valerie Coutinho.
Tate Lewis for the second one. Off the mark. And Schimpf goes over the back. Some mental mistakes here for the Rams early. I mean, that's just an easy call for every ref. The ball's right there. They're looking right at you. Unless the ball comes flying off that rim, you try poking in there, they're going to call it. And they've got pretty much, Jaguars pretty much figured out this. Nice pass. Forsyth with the shot off the mark. Coutinho. Bootback with the rebound. Coutinho brings it up. Schimpf off the mark. Oh, nice job by Tate Lewis. You're not going to see that at home from our camera angle, but she poked the ball right over to Bootback, who scored. And Coutinho gets back in the passing lane for that time and steals it. Good anticipation by Valerie. And she settles it down. Bootback with a quick jumper on the baseline. Lewis with the rebound. Pass to Krug, short on the jumper. Rebound, off the mark. Filoni has it now for the Jaguars. Forsyth brings it over to Filoni, and they're going to reset. Lewis trying to get it. She looks a little tired there. Hits her hands, goes out of bounds. Jaguar ball underneath. It's got to be hard to play in those masks, too. Let's be honest. Both teams have the mask, so it's really not any kind of advantage. But, man, when you get running up and down, and now you're trying to catch your breath, and your breath is... And they almost run the exact same play right back at them. Lazy defense by the Rams. Layup. Jaguars. Nice inbounds play. Krug with a shot that I'm not sure. Oh, she takes it back. And Bootback throws it out of bounds over Coutinho's head. And again, I don't know what the hurry is when the Rams were patient, moving the ball around, even running their offense 1, 2, 3 times through, they score. Here, they're struggling. Jaguars break it. Shimp with some good D. Krug finds Bubak. She's pushed and scores. Bubak running the floor. Krug finds her, and
Personal foul, Lauren Gagermeyer. Her first, team second.
Lauren Gagermeyer was just a little bit late. She almost got her hand in the passing lane, and then she rode Veronica Bubak's hip, and she gets the score and the foul. So we got one shot here for Bubak. She makes it. Somebody's at the table. It's Laughlin again coming in. I'm missing them coming in and out. Laughlin coming in for Gagermeyer. Both teams just playing an up-tempo game, obviously, because the Rams are pressing full court. So that's going to be why both teams will get tired. Here comes Laughlin running it across. And there is Coutinho. Misses the layup. But good steal. Get back. Hustle back. There's Laughlin for the shot from the corner. It's good. 2 points. Foot on the line again. But the long-range jumper's fallen for the Jaguars. 27-18 with 2 minutes left. Let's see if they run a little bit more patience. Don't run on the first one, girls. Run it through. Why not? Why not run it through and give it to Bubak and let her shoot it? I guess that works. Coutinho with a nice steal over to Krug. Krug slows it up a little bit. Smart. Over to Coutinho. Back out to Bubak. Inside to Lewis. And Lewis scores. Good ball movement there after Coutinho's steal. And we got another timeout for Charbonneau and the Jaguars. There's a 14-point lead for the Rams here with 1:26 left. If you haven't played against a press like this, it's not the easiest thing to learn on the fly. And the issue with the region tournament, and obviously this whole year, is not as many practices. So when you play back-to-back, and then you play a South County who does not press, we played them twice this year, into a team that is all press, then you're going to have to figure out a way to do it on the fly. And the Jaguars are not, especially at the beginning. I mean, this lead is now 14, but it really was a 10-point lead for most of the first quarter because it was a quick start for the Robinson Rams in that press. Lewis's length's giving them problems up top. And the wings have to anticipate with that length, the pass is going to have a little air on it. And when the pass has air on it, instead of that nice line drive pass, it's the one that is easy to get a hand on, tip, steal, and go. The Jaguars, when they do break it, they're doing a good job of coming down and scoring quickly, which is what you have to do to punish that press. I mean, if press is going to try to double, try to find these things, which means somebody's going to be open if you move the ball around quick enough. All right, so we got McBride and Luna back in with Bubak, Krug, and Lewis. And to reset, we got Lang, Filoni, Gagermeyer, Laughlin, and Deal for the Jaguars. Jaguars are sending him down. Filoni with the ball here. Moves it back over. Let's see, go down. And there's Luna, and she missed it. I mean, honestly, that should have been a steal. Quick pass, Lewis with the rebound. Jaguars got lucky. Luna just overran the pass. The pass was so far behind the other player. Luna anticipated, went running right by. Run through the offense, ladies. I mean, Bubak should just shoot it at this point, right? I mean, it's usually what I say, and then nice job by Andrea with a nice box out offensively. She swings it back in. Gonna reverse. Nice job. Nice job by McBride with a reverse layup. Filoni with a cross-court pass, cross-court back. It's a good job by the Jaguars breaking it that time. Now they need to settle down. Don't take the quick shot that you're not used to getting your offense. See if the defense has any integrity. Filoni drive the baseline off the mark. And we got it over the back on Laughlin. Krug had good position on the backside rebound. Laughlin goes over the back. 13.1 seconds left here. And you've heard my broadcast enough. All you need to do here is just get a shot off. A shot off. Any shot off. 7 seconds. 3.
At halftime,
I
Rams
said
34,
that you gotta
Jaguars
get a shot
18.
off. A lot of times at that point, the good play is to have a set,
After one period,
like an end of
Wisconsin
period
Dells
set.
16, Lake Braddock 11. Final score, Edison 51, Hayfield 39.
And if you have a set, I'm going to go in here where you got 10
Springfield
minutes.
32, Woodson 15.
And what you want to do there is have just a call. We used to have one. We played here. Our varsity call was Miami. And it was an easy call. You called it there with 10 seconds, one shot Miami. And it was just a set play that we knew how to run against man. And then you always had a set play against zone. And you did it at the end of the quarter. You make sure you took that shot probably with 2 or 3 seconds left just in case it goes off. And you get a rebound putback or something like that. But right there, just a little disorganized. That's all. No problem. Take a 16-point lead at the half. Rams 34, Jaguars 18, and we'll see you in about 10 minutes. Okay, so here we're back for the second half.
We have an update at halftime.
Got
West
some-
Potomac 39, Lake Braddock 19.
We've got some updates coming from Tony. 39-19 in the West Potomac Lake Braddock game. West Potomac's in the league. They are the #1 seed in the region. So that one makes sense. If you have your bracket at home, it was pretty much chalk last night, except Woodson upset Mount Vernon. But all the lower seeds or the higher seeds, however you put it, won. So West Potomac had the bye. Lake Braddock beat Annandale. Robinson beat Justice, as you know, with Falls Church beating South County. Obviously, we're in that game. West Springfield, Woodson, Edison, Hayfield. That is your Elite Eight. And we'll have a Final Four in a few hours. And here come the Rams bringing the ball in for the second half. Set up their offense. And swing it to Buback. Good cut by McBride. Ball fake up and blocked by Pendleton. And here come another turnover for the Jaguars. Pass into Lewis and foul by Gigermeyer. And that was just unlucky. Her hand just happened to be in the passing lane. Lewis caught it between her two hands, and she had nowhere else to put her hand. Pretty easy foul call, and that's the exact same inbounds play, and they score again. And I would run that. I mean, don't get fancy. Run it till they stop it. And there it is over Lewis. We talked about that at halftime, but you weren't here. My halftime show was with my cameraman. We talked about how tough it is to get over the length of Lewis at the top of that press. And even if you can get it across the top, the ball is not going to be passed in the, a hard pass. There's Shimp going in, and looked like a lot of body by Deal, but Shimp misses. Here come the Jaguars down to Filoni, off the mark. Lewis gets it back out. 2-on-1 coming. Nice hustle back over the top, and scores by Shimp. There's a lot of body there. That's what TJ's looking for. And there was a lot of body there, to be honest. Deal hit her twice. Once on the first shot, once on the second one. There goes the pass. Nice pass. That was a better pass over the top with some zip on it. Here goes Gigermeyer. Brings it in and scores. Jaguars do better when they get settled in their offense, obviously, because they're not turning the ball over. That's not the greatest thing a color band to say. The thing is, they just need to not think about so much, like I was talking about, trying to punish it. Maybe just settle down. Foul there on Pendleton. Good cut by McBride. She's going to shoot two, and Laughlin's not coming to the game because it's 2 shots. But she will be coming to the game eventually. So if you're Laughlin's parents or grandparents, she's at the table, and she'll be coming in right after this first shot by McBride. Up and in. One thing that if you're watching at home, you're a young lady maybe watching your sister or cousin. McBride does a good job. Watch her, she's going to miss it because I said it, but she does a good job every time she has the same routine at the free throw line. It does not change at all. And it might look silly. She puts her hand out or whatever. But it doesn't matter what it is. And the Rams are pulling the press off a little bit. They got a foul on Lang. So that time they did a little half-court, three-quarter court, and surprised the Jaguars. And, I mean, there were 3 Rams around the ball handler there. Man-to-man. Long cross-court pass. They started over again. Just run the offense, ladies. There's no shot clock, as we've talked about at the beginning of the game. There's no reason to worry. Oh, don't save it. It was blocked. .20 lead, 40-20 with the Rams. Ran a lot of offense there. Came out with a missed shot that was blocked by, I think it was Pendleton. Long arms. good block, and easy break of the press. And now they'll set up. Oh, Buback with good hands. Gets in the passing lane there. Tipped out, Jaguars ball. Good help there by McBride. Runner, short. McBride with the board. Gets it out to Krug, and they're running, but there's nothing there. Oh, there is something there. Buback. Secondary cut, not there, and they're going to start man-to-man. Good hands. Backdoor cut from McBride. There's a lot of hands there, but timeout. Coach Dade with a timeout. 40-20. Possession-saving timeout here. That's his second timeout of the game. They got 3 left for both teams. And it is 4:38 left in the third. Rams offense, they're just running it through. I want to say that it's not crisp, but actually, if you're watching at home and you like this, Jaguar fans, Jaguars are playing pretty good defense in the man side. Their help side's good. The integrity of it's fine. When you do that flex or you're trying to cut around and you got the help in there, it's not open. And that's why you got to keep running it. Because eventually, and no offense to anybody, Jaguars or not, you're going to run that thing until you find that opening. And defense will break down eventually. And there is no shot clock in high school. They didn't run the exact same play, and I don't know why you wouldn't run the exact same play until they stop it. Some dribble handoff. Out to Shimp up top. Takes it in, kicks it to Krug. Krug gets into the middle, back over to Shimp. Jumper for Shimp is good. Nice pass by Krug. She drew Shimp's defender in on the help and flipped it over her head, and Shimp makes the jumper. 42-20. Deal gets inside and misses. And I would be angry. You can hear Dade from up here. That was too easy. I mean, 22 points in a regional game is nothing. You got to play defense all the way through the end. Shimp with free throw jumper, and it's good. So Shimp starts out the second half with a hot hand. Another bucket there with the free throw jumper. McBride beats Deal to the spot. Krug helps. Quick shot. Nope. Sorry. Beg your pardon. Shimp with the rebound. Ooh, almost makes the what do you call that? The mortal sin or whatever. You do not pass it in or save it in under your own basket, ever. Take it with you. It's hard, though. Oh, nice cut by Lewis. I think she was open. Tipped by Deal, but back. Again, no shot clock. Relax. Reset. Backdoor cut, not there. Krug again forces a pass. Long arms of Pendleton, gets a piece of it. And the Jaguars come down. Nice screen by Laughlin. And Pendleton hits the shot. Always happens that way. Defense, offense. Good job. She does a good job on the defensive end. Gets rewarded with a nice pass. Good screen by Laughlin. And a bucket for Pendleton on the baseline. It's not there. Just keep working it around. Good help there. Again, they're running. They're chasing the runners. You got to get that wing out. Nice rebound by Lewis. The miss by Buback. Lewis cleans it up. And it's 46-22 with 2 minutes left in the third. Here comes Laughlin with the shot. That's off the mark. Krug boxes her out. Pendleton boxed Pendleton out. Nice box out by Krug. And we got a bunch of folks coming in. We got Pham, Yadzinski, Pham, and Hill. And a couple new... Who came in for the Jaguars? I think Lang may have come in number 11. Filoni may have returned. Step-in shot for Bubak. Nice rebound by Lewis. And finishes that up too. 2 putbacks for Lewis. Builds a 26-point lead here for the Rams. 1:29 left. Filoni with the ball in the corner, and the Jaguars are setting it up. Over to Lang. Quick shot. Off the mark. And tipped out of bounds by Bubak. It's going to be Jaguars ball, and Simonson's coming in for Bubak. And Zahui's coming in for Lewis. I think they're in a, looks like almost like a 2-3. Nice move by Deal. Just couldn't finish it up. And it's going to be Rams ball. That was a nice move by Deal. Quick inbound to her, and she ripped right by the defender. Just couldn't finish it off the backboard. Now we got the Jaguars coming out in a little pressure. And they steal it. Simonson steals it back. Nice job by Simonson not giving up on the play, but you can't dribble through a zone, a press, whether it's man or zone. Hill has the ball. Screen and stolen. Gagermeyer lays it in. Pham up to Yadzinski. And stolen again. Gagermeyer says, this is my game, I'm taking it. Took 2 quick passes. Filoni with a long 2. Off the mark. Hill gets the board. Rams got to relax here. Not sure what in the world. And misses the layup. Got lucky. 8 seconds left. The clock stopped. And the clock's off. And the clock's back on. Interesting. That was weird. Score is 48-24. I think that's right. Again, if you're keeping it at home, you'll know better than me. I'm sure they're asking the books right now. And they're trying to fix the time. I'm assuming there'll be about 8 seconds left. It's about when the clock stopped. 8.3. There you go. 8.3 seconds left for the Rams. They're running the sidelines. Long 3 by Pham. Off the mark. Simonson. Rebound. Put back. No good. And 48-24. Rams have a 24-point lead going into the 4th. A little sloppy there at the end of that 3rd quarter. But it works out for a 24-point lead. Rams just got to stay in control. And the Jaguars doing a good job. They went to a full court press. It kind of bothered the Rams. Usually a pressing team can handle the press, so it looked like that. We weren't expecting it. So good job by the Jaguars to make that adjustment. They're going to probably, there's no reason not to press this whole last quarter, which is going to just get exhausting. A lot of calls. So, I got a question from one of the texters from home, and we're not going to give any names out, but they're asking, can you ask Coach Cliff if there's a shot clock in high school? There is not. So if you needed that answer, there is no shot clock in high school. I think that's a joke. That's a good one. Always funny, making fun of me, which is fine. The good coach always can take a good ribbing. You can also give it right back. And they should have a shot clock. This would help the Jaguars in the situation. You can't run offense for a minute if you got a shot clock going 30 seconds. They even have it. But, you know, I think why they don't have one, it's difficult because you need referees that can handle the reset of the shot clock, which I've heard is difficult to do. They got to wear like a mic pack or something that they actually reset it. The referees on the floor, if you'll notice, the NCAAs, they have that pack on their person. The Jaguars have the ball. Swinging around. Filoni here at the top. New player in. Keefe. Keefe in for the Jaguars. Emily Keefe. They're going to have to use a lot of their bench Jaguars if they're going to press the whole time. Filoni brings it in. Simonson, and she's going to almost threw it back court. Nice recovery. Deal with the turn. Passes it out of bounds. Kind of in between two people. Coach asking for a tip. I don't think she tipped it even from way up here. It went way out of bounds so quickly. Simonson's going to bring it up. Backdoor cut. Over to Yudzinski. She drops it over to Simonson. Back over to Hill for a jumper. Good. From the elbow. Brighton Hill for 2. Jaguars got to get quick shot. Oh, Pham. Nice D by Pham. Getting their body in the way. Kind of knew where Lang was going before she went there. Lang at the top of the key. Swings it over. Nice drive. Blocked by Hill. And it's going to be Rams' ball. Nice block by Hill. And again, there's a reverse. There's a nice offensive play by Hill making the bucket. And then she makes a nice block. They're not doubling. Zahui's got to leave. Got to clear out, Nina. Goes into Simonson. Simonson's going to take it up left-handed. And Filoni with the foul. Nina's got Nina down here. When you pass it inbounds, she's got to level up, but she's got to move away. Can't bring your defender over to double. I'm even asking why aren't the Jaguars doubling, and Nina almost brought her man over at the same question. Say, hey, why aren't you doubling? Almost walked right into a double. Nina's got to clear out, or at least it looks like in their man-to-man break, offensive break, they're going to get that. And Simonson just misses that one off the mark. We got Deal and Keefe coming out, and we got Pendleton and Forsyth coming in. And Simonson's going to try to adjust. Amelia, better free throw shooter than that, so quite an adjustment, and she makes it. 51-24. Rams ahead. They're back in that sort of a full court, kind of three-quarter court. Simonson just a step late. Simonson's got quick hands too, not as quite as long. Wow. Trying to shoot that over Brighton Hill, that's quite a task. Brighton plays volleyball, right? I mean, that looked like a volleyball player coming out and getting a roof. Not going to get a shot over Brighton there. Oh my gosh, there it is again. Another roof. A volleyball term. I can do volleyball too, Farrell, if you're listening. Bump, set, spike. And that was a roof. Hill gets her own rebound and puts it back. Hill is starting to take over this game. 53-24. Rams 29-point lead with 6 minutes left. Good double there by the Rams. Jaguars get out. Filoni top of the key. Misses it. Brighton with another board. Don't bring it down. Oh, and she's going to get a foul for the elbow, I think. Jump ball. Weird. Usually when a referee goes out with a fist, that means it's going to be a foul. Open hand means it's a violation. That was a fist, so I thought someone was going to get a foul. And I figured it would have been Brighton maybe, but good job by Brighton keeping the ball out. Got to keep it up, though, when you get it. Chin it. Nina's got to get out of there. And they're going to set up their offense. I don't know what in the world that, I mean, literally what Pham did there is she directed Nina where to go, and guess where her defender went? Right with her. You can't direct her and say, hey, because the defender's looking right at you. You have the basketball. Yudzinski was open on the block. Nina drives, misses. Go back up. Nope. 5 minutes left in this ball game. Oh, the good box out again. Forsyth with another clear out. You know, and the thing is, she's making it look like she's posting up in the on the block, and she's just she took two defenders that time, buried them in the lane, and gave a nice jump shot. to an open Jaguar. They just couldn't bury it that time. But I like Forsyth's game. That was smart. Really smart play. And so we got 4 minutes, 46 seconds left in this Elite 8 matchup of the Rams versus the Jaguars. 53-24. We don't talk about anything, wins or losses. Both teams are still in it here. 29 points. And a little Beach Boys on the radio. It's Tony's fourth quarter jam, which I think is okay because I'm pretty sure the Beach Boys aren't going to catch us on YouTube. But I guess we'll find out. Have the Beach Boys, are they dead? I don't know. My cameraman's trying to find some updates. If anybody has any updates, you can text me. I'm not going to give you my phone, but certainly if you know, if you're watching the other games. So the Rams are going to bring it in. Haas came into the game. So Lindsey Haas came into the game for... Who did she come in for? Christine Pham. And any new... No, it doesn't look like there's any. It looks like almost the starters back for the Jaguars. Brighton Hill over to Nina Zahui. Out to Haas. Backdoor into Yadzinski. She's got to shoot it. Nice block. And a jump ball. It's going to be Jaguars ball. Nice block by Pendleton on that turnaround jump shot by Yadzinski. Playing a good defensive game, Pendleton, and she is a freshman, so good things to come for the Jaguars. Deal and Pendleton, so 15 and 30 are both freshmen, so that's good. Gotta go around. Oh, somebody's down on the ground. Oh, she's back up. And that's going to be Jaguar ball. Catino's coming in the ball game for Simonson. Deal with the ball. Out top to Filoni. Swings it over. Nice ball fake. And there she is again. Another block for Hill. It's got to be 3. Into Deal. Long 2 for Filoni off the mark. Rebound. Timeout. Charbonneau and the Jaguars. She's making a sub. So Hill's having a nice game defensively with a couple of blocks, and those blocks, you can hear them all the way up here, top of Harry M. Smith. Those are not just the taps, those are roofs. She's doing a good job. So the Jaguars were quick on that timeout, so I guess it was more of a sub timeout. They might have an inbounds play they want to try or play. They're ready to run it. And let's see what the Rams come out in. I think if this is the same one they ran in the first half, this could end up with a layup for somebody. It's a double screen, the screener off the top. Oh, Catino just missed on that. Nice drive. Misses it. Forsyth, and that time Hill got called for the foul. So Grace Forsyth's going to the line to shoot 2. Hill was just a little bit late on that block. Got a piece of it, but also a piece of her arm. So that's going to be 2 for Grace Forsyth, senior for the Jaguars. She makes the first one. She has a little routine, a little spin. She makes the second one. I don't know if she scored a bunch this year because I don't know if you noticed it, but the Falls Church bench went nuts. That's good. Good for her. Scoring a regional bucket or 2 free throws. Yudzinski has the ball up top. Looks down, stolen. And we got a push by Lindsey Haas.
Personal foul, Lindsey Haas, her first, team second.
53-26 Rams. Catino up top. not quite the length that Lewis has. And you can see they just pass right over the trouble they have. There goes Forsyth doing that block out thing. Rebound Haas. It's secretive because she looks like she's posting up. It is a moving screen, boys and girls, but no one's going to call it because it looks like she's posting in there, trying to keep her defender on her hip. And Coutinho gets it stolen. Jaguars moving the ball around the top. Forsyth follows up and scores. Rebound putback for Grace Forsyth. 53-28, Rams in the lead. Nobody moving for the Rams. They're just standing still. No wonder Coutinho's getting frustrated. If you're standing still, do something. Move, set a screen, run your offense, and there's another turnover. None of these possessions. Shot off the mark, Hill with the rebound. None of these possessions, as you know, my big thing, every possession should end in a shot. I don't care if you make the shot. You're not supposed to go. Nobody shoots 100%. But these last few possessions, they're not even putting up. They might as well shoot it from half court. Just throw up a half court shot because at least the ball might have a chance to get 3 points. It's like a game at King's Dominion. You win a stuffed animal. Picked up her dribble there. Haas. Foul by Gagermeyer.
Personal foul, Lauren Geigermeyer, her third, team fifth.
Got an update, 67-25, West Potomac over Lake Braddock with 7 minutes left. Luna coming in for Yadzinski. 54-33, West Springfield over Woodson. Another update. Thank you, my update man. Valerie continues to try to cross over in front of Olivia Lang. Olivia Lang is a senior, and she is saying, no, you're not crossing. You know, if Valerie wants to play point guard, she's going to have to learn either how to separate herself from that dribble or cross over behind her back through her legs, protect the ball, instead of trying to cross over just in front. Hill puts the ball on the ground. Zahui. Again, the offense is quite stagnant. Luna with a long three. Short. At least it ended up in a shot. Coutinho with a steal. Shoot it. Might as well just shoot it again. Haas with a quick three. That's off the mark. And Hill, good hands, taps it, but it's out of bounds. Jaguar ball. 1:19 left, so it looks like it's going to be a matchup of West Potomac and the Rams over on down on Route 1 of West Potomac. And if West Springfield will beat Woodson, and I think we already heard Edison beat Hayfield, so it's going to be an Edison, West Springfield follow-up, Pendleton off the mark, rebound, Jaguars, Gagermeyers, baseline, and Hill with the body. And it's going to be an Edison, West Springfield. So the final four teams are 1 minute and 4 seconds from being set.
Personal foul, Bronson Hill, her third, team third.
Filoni from the corner and scores. 53-30, Rams with a minute left. To score 23 points in a minute would be pretty difficult. The Jaguars aren't giving up, though. You got to give it to them. They have a lot of seniors, but they also have freshmen. Zahui with a nice pass to Coutinho and scores. That's better offense right there. You know, when you come in at these times of the games, you want to find those minutes so the coach sees you on film and says, you know what, I need to put her in the game. It's a good job by Nina Zahui finding Coutinho. Pendleton from the corner, long three, off the mark, Haas with the rebound. 25 seconds left. Still playing tight defense. Haas brings it in and jumper scores. Athletic move there by Haas with a pop and stop. Stop and pop, excuse me. 10 seconds left, 57-30. Jaguars with a shot here. Gagermeyer off the mark. Rebound off of Hill's foot. And, whoa. They could be able to review that in the NCAA with no time left. Yeah, he's gonna change it. It was definitely off Hill's foot. And Hill knows it. Look at the Rams know it. Good job by the refs getting together there, even though the game's really out. I like when referees talk and just don't do the 50-50 and say it was. He didn't have any idea. Filoni with a shot over Hill. It's good. And Filoni's a senior, so that's nice. Way to end her career with a jumper. It was good. Score didn't change, but it was 57-32, I believe. Robinson going to the Final Four of this region. Exciting. So again, the matchup should be on the 11th. That gives them a day to practice, but there's supposed to be a ton of snow coming our way. We always don't trust the weatherman, but I don't know if they're going to miss this one. So,
Thursday night, weather permitting.
well, there goes the weather permitting call. So we'll see you guys on West Potomac. West Potomac has a YouTube channel. So again, if you're listening to me, this is probably going to be my last game here at the Rams. My daughter is a senior, so it's been fun. And, you know, as I told Jeff Earl, if he's listening, I do this anytime. I absolutely love it. Having a great time. Final 57-32 Rams. And hopefully we'll play on Thursday at West Potomac. See what happens.